Ali brought up a point. Has the government, Nancy Reagan, all of which he called clear folks, clouded our judgment on how to discipline our kids?
Has who?
Has messed up our judgment, messed up us as far as disciplining our kids.
When they put a cap on how you can discipline your child, you know, we got tore up. It didn't matter. If we was bad, we got punished.
Do you have resentment against your parents for whooping you?
No.
Why do everybody think that kids are going to have resentment? Why do we think kids going to have resentment against their parents because they got whooped, because they get whoopings?
And you didn't get rewarded after.
You did get rewarded.
No, you don't get rewarded.
You said if you don't get rewarded.
You know, you don't get rewarded. When we grew up, when we got the whooping, the parent didn't come back and take us to dinner or nothing.
Right.
You just dealt with the whooping. And you had to go back outside.
Back outside. We couldn't come off the porch. We had to sit on the porch and watch all the kids run up and down the street.
Right. Derek Shepard brought up a good point, and I remember Mr. Bogart used to have that because he hit me with that paddle. He said,
"Hold on, caller."
That was something back then. Now that would be somewhat acceptable. However, it depends on that too, because you have some people that use that as a form of
abuse.
No, it turns them on when they hitting people with pedals.
That's sexual. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah. Right. So it's like,
okay.
What's going on, Tal?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
how you ladies doing?
How you doing?
Me and you done talked earlier about this. Go ahead, sir.
You know, I made the post earlier today.
Yes.
And earlier last night, and you know, I got my tail whooped at Barber Middle School, right in front of Mr. Green. And
Yes.
Mr. Townsend and Mr. Livingston.
Right.
And so I totally get it, but it's a generational thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these kids, too many broken homes out here, and the kids are not being punished at home.
Yeah, I agree with that also. This is a lot.
You said what they're not doing at home again, Tal?
They're not being punished at home.
Yeah, okay,
right,
yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
It starts at home.
Right.
It definitely starts at home.
Most definitely, sir. Most definitely. I agree with you on that. It starts at home. Now, do you consider what happened to that young man a beating or a whooping?
You know what, sis? I look really past the whooping because I was adopted myself.
Okay.
And so as an adopted kid, I can see neglect.
Okay.
So I look past the whooping.
Oh, you look at, okay, right.
I looked at what he had on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and him being like a second or third grader, you know, my mom was up in the morning at that age. When you got to high school and sometimes in middle school, you were able to wear what you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But when you were in third grade, second grade, elementary, your mother was up with you. She seen what you had on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just the whole picture looked like neglect to me.
Okay. Listen, a lot of people take your side on that as far as neglect go. But
you know what, sis? The great thing about social media is that we can agree to disagree.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I knew everybody wasn't going to get it.
Right.
Some people were. It's not for me to make everybody get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's for everybody to be, you know, wise to what's going on.
Yes.
And
right.
And praise God that we raised our kids and we were raised a certain way.
Right.
Like I said, this new generation is terrible.
So let me ask you, you're a man, you're a highly intelligent young man. What's the solution?
The solution is to try to, I guess, you know, I know you guys talk about relationships a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think now, man, is to getting the black women and the black men to stay together and to raise their kids together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to try to work on getting along, whether
if
it's
possible,
counseling or whatever, because these kids need their parents in their life.
Mm-hmm.
They can't stay together. Then find a way to co-parent the right way.
Right.
Yeah.
Get these kids on the right track.
Good. Yeah.
Exactly.
I totally agree with you, my brother. Appreciate you. That's like you said.
Make me some breakfast, man. But y'all have a blessed day.
You as well, sir.
I think it definitely takes two.
Okay.
But they don't have to be together.
Yeah, like you said co-parenting. You don't have to be in the house together.
Right. And another thing I did want to say about that video is that I think that she was doing the most because she was being videotaped also. I seen that. It seemed like I seen that.
I'm still on the fence with that.
Yeah, I'm wondering if she knew that she was being videotaped.
She knew she was being videotaped.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because I think about my mother. If that was my mother, She wouldn't
looked
care
like
if she was being videotaped. It's just her. This is what she was going to plan on doing.
That was back then, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Now it's
saying.
quite different.
Now, what did Derek Shepard say? You said Derek Shepard said something?
Yeah, what do you mean, just now?
No, you said Derek Shepard.
He was saying that using the paddle in school. I guess the teachers used to use the paddle.
Yes.
That would be a good thing. That would be okay. However, like I said, yeah.
They can't
Everybody
use it.
don't want that. I don't think I would want my grandkids to get hit with that paddle by no strange
See, that's
person.
the issue right there. There's no more village.
Yeah.
There's no more village. People think their kids, grandkids, they are precious, but
No.
there's specialness to them that you don't want nobody else touching them.
Yeah.
But I also want to say, they might not get whooping
Give 'em a
for the
timeout.
same thing that you might whoop them for. It might be minor to you, but it's major to somebody
Major to
else.
them,
It's
yeah.
another reason why
They raise their kids
differently.
You
Right.
know,
I get
everybody
all
do
that. I get all that.
Yeah.
But bring the paddle with the holes in it.
Yeah, that was
Is
Mr.
that gonna make a
Armstrong.
difference?
That was Mr. Armstrong.
That hole in it, let the air
Yes.
go through the paddle.
Yes.
Whoosh.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, fraternity paddle.
Yeah.
It was
Oh my gosh.
about this long, and it had holes drilled all through it. It was about maybe
Someone's
2
at the
inches
door.
thick.
Maybe I should go get it.
Maybe you should. If RJ don't get it, we can stay here. If you feel like opening
I'll
the
go
door,
get it. I gotta go get the door, yeah.
let's go get the door. So no, I understand. So what side are you on? Okay, we done talked about the teachers. We talked about the teachers, the whoopings. Does it change you any type of way of whooping kids? If you had kids today, would it change your mind in
No.
whooping kids?
No,
The laws that are in place.
no. What's done in private, they don't know who's to know. But everybody has their phone now. Everybody is recording everything now.
Everybody is recording everything now.
If you get out your
Yeah.
car to walk in a restaurant, you're getting recorded. You
That is
so
true.
Everybody's recording
Hit
everything.
my knee. Ow, hit my funny bone.
Ugh.
Is there a funny bone in your knee?
There's no funny bone.
No.
It's just
Well,
pain.
it feels
It's just
funny and
pain.
it hurts
No,
really
that's
bad.
pain. That's not funny. That's just pain.
That's not funny at all. It really hurts. Ouch.
So, OG Bosley, what I call him now, Bosley is here.
Good morning.
Monique Owens will be here. We're going to talk to the new mayor of East Point. She'll
Congratulations,
be
Monique.
here. Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I want to know if we had any help with that.
Meant to
Did we help?
Yeah, we helped.
Yeah, did we help? Bring her on the
We all
show.
put in there. We all put our little bit in there.
Oh, they did.
Shoot.
It's-
To have no respect for the elders. No, they don't.
So kids don't have no respect, but this is my issue.
A lot of
How
them
you going to
don't.
instill respect in a kid if you don't do anything but take something away? Eventually they'll get past that. What's the next step?
I mean, you just have to keep trying. You just can't give up.
I got a question right now for all those who are listening that don't whoop their kids. If once the talking stops working, what's next? If a
Mine
kid
has
know,
always been physical.
right? If a
Can't talk
kid,
I can't talk to him too
Right,
long.
yeah.
I don't have the patience to talk to a child.
you sound like a typical black mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have
What's the
patience.
next
Yeah.
step? I want to know what's the next step. If you can't whoop your child, once they talking has stopped, your kid knows that you're not going to do anything but talk. What's the next step?
I know what it's like to be put
Well,
on the
we
cold.
already know what the What was that? You put out in the cold.
Now let me ask.
Oh, my mother used to do that.
I know
My
what it's
mother
like
used
to
to
be
do
put out in
that.
the
She
cold.
used to kick us out of the house.
My
And
mother
we used
did
to feel
that.
like we
My
were
mother
getting
did that
kicked
in the
out, and
dead
she
middle of
would
winter.
Pack our bags
Yeah.
and garbage
For
bags
real?
and sit us out on the porch.
yes.
And we couldn't get back in.
My mother did that.
Yeah.
My mother did that as well.
Yes.
Wow.
Put us on the porch in the dead middle of winter, and it was cold,
Yes.
and we had to stay out there.
Wow. You
Our
know
parents
what?
would have been in jail in today's time.
Send their butts to detention for a few days.
Some people have taken their children to jail. Actually,
Yes.
you
That
know.
was just a little tour.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Scared
Did
straight
y'all
from
take
around
them
from
to
work.
jail.
Scared straight don't work no
Did y'all
more.
see that post I posted with the little baby? He was a prisoner for Halloween, and his little brother looked like he was hit. That was
police
so
officer.
funny. He was
The
crying
police-
for
one was a
real.
police
Yeah, I seen that on the
officer, and he
porch.
was
Yeah, they're on
putting
the
a
porch.
Scares
prisoner
them.
Right.
Police sometimes scares them.
So I'm just saying, what's the next step after talking don't work?
You already know my stance on that.
Yeah, you taking a
Said
beat.
how I
It's a
feel
beat
about
down
it.
coming after
I
that.
don't
Now, how
think
we know
it's
this
wrong.
young lady wasn't talking to him all that time?
She may have been. We don't know.
How we know that she ain't been talking to him all this time and it just came out finally?
I
Wait,
think
say that again.
when the lady got the call from the teacher that the boy was being disrespectful, That's when the mother shifted into supermom. I finna go whoop that mother.
That's what she did. So
That's what I'm saying. What makes us think that she wasn't talking to him up until that time, taking stuff away up until that time?
Oh, the little
You see
boy.
what I'm saying? What makes people think that didn't happen?
You can tell in that situation at home, he was a bunch of ends. He was a bunch of everything.
Yeah.
When mama mad at him and ready to get his brain out of his head.
Yeah, he was scared.
She talked to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been beat like that before.
Yeah.
No, I
sure
believe
it
that,
happened.
but I'm just playing hypothetical. I'm just playing devil's advocate. What if a parent was talking to a kid all the way up until that time? What I mean, she's still wrong. She's still a bad parent.
She's out of options.
She's out of.
But who's to say she's a bad parent?
A lot of people think she's a bad
That's
parent because of
because
that.
they kids are probably grown and going on with their business, and they ain't got to deal with children in this day and age,
Mm-hmm.
and so they don't care. You know, to them it just look bad because they see it on the video.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But they know they got that same beat down back in the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're fronting right now. I feel that.
You said they friend.
Yeah, they fronting. She beat that boy butt right there where she's supposed to be. She should have just beat him right there in
Lunchroom. See?
No, we ain't going outside.
We ain't going
We gonna
outside.
use some waps and let the air cool you off a little bit.
Yeah.
No, forget that.
See?
Yeah, she,
That's what I'm
she
talking
went
about.
outside.
Yeah,
She went out. She took him outside.
I think that was.
No, where she took him
that was-
outside. She took him outside. Excuse me. She
To
took him
take him
outside.
to-
No, she took him outside to where the woman that
face
he
to
did
face,
that
yeah,
to.
to the
right?
teacher.
Oh, see, so
Yeah.
the right,
To the teacher.
right.
Yeah.
I gotta get the door.
If you don't mind.
I'll be the
So-
I'll be the door person today.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, who says that she wasn't doing that, being the parent that people think parents should be, and then boom, it all exploded.
Like again, it's all about that video. Those videos make you see something that may not be possible.
That may not be.
You know.
Cause I swear, my mother
Okay, I
had
don't know
an
what that
episode on
is.
me.
It's a guy. He's
Oh.
looking for Mika McKay.
So
So I can open.
Right.
I'm sorry.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I'm team beat the kid's ass. That's just me.
That's on that
Yeah,
same team.
discipline him.
Discipline him.
But what if she would have hurt him?
That
Did
was
he
my
die?
thing right there.
No, he
We
didn't.
didn't.
Exactly.
You know
Did
how
we
much
die?
equipment
His little feelings was hurt. Sometimes when you hurt kids' feelings, that usually work. I think it's gonna whatever she.
It's gonna work out?
I think it's gonna work out because I can see.
And
It seems like I can
let's-
see the fear. I felt the fear in him.
Let's say it does work out. Will this even be remembered?
For those kids in school, yeah.
Yeah, they'll remember.
Oh
that.
yeah, they're gonna remember that.
They
Your
talking
mama
about it
whooped
now.
you.
Yeah.
The kids-
I remember
We're
it
trying to
that
watch
way.
Saturday morning
They gonna be-
cartoons.
I mean, but in
Jokes of
the
it.
end, the means were good for the cause. If he turns out right.
Right.
Okay then. So why is everybody up in arms?
It
It's
sounds
that
like from
video.
my-
I
from
keep
my-
going back
from
to
that
that video.
live. A lot of people are with him getting his butt whooped,
And there's
like
all-
she did.
Hey, I believe it. Beat a kid down.
Yeah. But sometimes those teachers be picking on kids also.
Well, I don't believe today's kids are. I mean, teachers are.
Yeah, some
I mean, it might be
some
some.
are rude.
There might be some,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like the young
And
lady
they
who.
might point the kids out that they feel like is less fortunate or
Right.
something like that, or the kid is too dark, or the kid hair is too nappy or something like that.
That's cultural then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cultural then. Now, like I said, I posted the video of the young lady hitting the teacher. If you were her mother, father, was it on site at that point?
How old was she?
She looked like she was a late middle schooler, early high schooler.
And what did she do? She punched.
She punched the teacher in the face.
Did
For
she?
what?
Yeah.
I wonder.
I wonder what, but whatever she did, whatever it's for. On site, what would y'all do?